Kasi tama naman talaga 'to. Dapat talaga merong sariling, Vice Presidential Security Group ang Vice President na separate sa presidente because lalo na pagka kunwari magkaaway sila, 'di ba, at hindi na maganda yung relasyon ng Vice President and ng President, if the security group is decided upon by the President, then it's going to put the Vice President in ano 'no, in a very compromising position. Okay. So this is one of the good policies set by this BBM administration, which was done in June 25, 2022. Okay. In July 9, 2024, signed by Gibo Teodoro, the inclusion of the Vice Presidential Security Protection Group as a subunit of the Presidential Security Command, Armed Forces of the Philippines, has been approved. So there was a movement to put the Vice Presidential Security Group under the Presidential Security Group. So ibig sabihin, yung ginawa nila noong June 15, 2022, June 25, I mean, yung pagbibigay ng sariling Vice Presidential Security Group sa Vice President noong June 2022 was reversed by Gibo Teodoro in July of 2024. Of course, dahil ang magde-decide na dyan ay Presidential Security Group kung sino ang tatao kay Inday, is Inday being compromised here? I would say yes. Kitang-kita natin yung traidura na nangyari. And now, her security is being controlled by the president now, which is not supposed to be the case. Magsimula muna tayo dun sa usapan, okay? When Mother Dragon talks about the Pulveron video, she is not joking. She had it authenticated and it is already with her. The video is already with her. And of course, you cannot authenticate it if the video is not with you. So, meron talaga. Meron. And there are people who have seen it. Okay? I have seen the clip lang, and there are other people who are able to see it in a gathering outside the Philippines. And so I encourage everyone to be very, very vigilant because I think yung mga nakaisip kung paano ikalat tong video na to, they thought of it very, very thoroughly because this government is really not going to stop making life difficult dun sa mga perceived nila na enemy. So be very, very vigilant. Be very, very observant because maraming mga mag-a-unfold in the next few days, ganyan. Bukas na ng Pangulo at bobolahin na naman niya ang sambayan ng Pilipino sa mga pangakong gusto niyang pangakong pangbobola para sa sambayanan na hindi naman niya gagawin anyway. Ayan, that's 20 million pesos worth of budulan. Bukas, pagkain pa lang yan, di ba? Pagkain pa lang yan, wala pa yung gasto sa logistics and other things, di ba? So tomorrow is the State of the Nation address of Bongbong Marcos. And, we are not happy. We are not happy with your leadership, Bongbong Marcos. And I think kung meron kang hiya sa katawan, bumaba ka na po sa pwesto. 'Di ba? You continuously embarrass your father. You betrayed the trust of the Filipino voters. You betray Inday Sara in broad daylight. Wag niyong intayin na masagad ang galit ng mga tao. Pero sige, sagarin mo din para para mailabas ng mga tao yung mga galit nila. Okay lang din. Ayan. Ayun. Anyway, ayan. So, ayan, kagaya ng Miss Eunice Esinyo. Ayan. Sabi niya, I saw the teaser close up, Bongbong resign, nakakahiya. Correct. And before we go to the topic doon sa yung tungkol doon kay Inday Sara, kung nanganganib ba itong si Inday Sara, before we go there, I would just like to reiterate why it is important to validate kung Addictus Benedictus ba to si Bongbong Marcos. The reason why it's important for a lot of people to know whether you are clean or not is because you are the one who's making decision for the entire country. You adopt policies for general welfare. And if you are still doing pulveron, we cannot trust you to decide on our affairs. You better step down. At kawawa ang kinabukasan ng mga anak namin, ng mga susunod na henerasyon, para sa mga desisyon mo, dahil sa mga desisyon mong dispalinghado. 'Di ba? So, yun lang po, no? I mean, everyone, even kayong mga Inside Bobo vloggers, You really want to be led by someone who's addicted in drugs? Would you be able to really find a reason na ipagtanggol ang presidente if he cannot even, give us peace of mind about him being clean? 'Di ba? Ayun. Babatiin ko lang ang aking ate. Hi, Ate Che. Hello, hello. Ayan. So, yun. Okay, now, our topic for today, I think it is something that needs to be talked about. I'm not so sure if this has been discussed in other platform, but I think it's important that I share this information with you, okay? So, dito na tayo kay Inday Sara. If you are going to remember, noong pagkatapos na mahalal ng bagong mga leaders ng bansa, isa sa mga pinakaunang aksyon na ginawa is to give due respect to Inday Sara. And what is this respect? For Inday Sara, the Vice President of our nation, to be given her own security group. Okay? So this VP SPG, the Vice Presidential Security, ano ang tawag dito? Vice Presidential Security and Protection Group. Ayan. She was given her very own VP SPG. Okay? So it is a security group that is outside the structure of the Presidential Security Group. Okay? And why do you think that is important? It is important kasi syempre, if there will come a time that the president and the vice president would not be in good terms, 'di ba? The security group of the vice president will not will not be parang dictated by the president. Ayan, okay? And this is actually, this is not only for VP Sara, and this is for all vice president who's going to, lead our country in the future. Napaka-importante nito. And so, in June 15, 2022, ito ang statement ni Inday. Allow me to extend my gratitude to Department of National Defense, Delphine Lorenzana, and the entire DND organization and Armed Forces of the Philippines Chief of Staff, General Andres Centino, and the whole of AFP for the positive response and action to the request that a security unit separate from the Presidential Security Group be created and be assigned to the Office of the Vice President. The activation of the Vice Presidential Security and Protection Group is commendable as it will resolve matter of continuity and security for all Vice President of the Philippines. This AFP initiative also highlights the importance of having independent group that will provide all Philippine Vice Presidents with necessary security and protection. That foresight was demonstrated in this activation was likewise highly laudable, that it may be expected to solve the challenges if in future elections, the Vice President and the President face the misfortune of having strained relations. Thank you very much, okay? And this is one of many reasons why you can admire Inday for seeing for providing contingencies sa kanyang opisina, sa kanyang pamumuno, which is not of selfish motivation. Kasi tama naman talaga to. Dapat talaga merong sariling Vice Presidential Security Group, ang Vice President, na separate sa Presidente because, lalo na pagka kunwari, magkaaway sila, 'di ba? At hindi na maganda yung relasyon ng Vice President and ng President, if the security group is decided upon by the President, then it's going to put the Vice President in a very compromising position. Okay. So this is one of the good policy set by this BBM administration, which was done in June 25, 2022. Okay. So nandun na tayo. Nagkakaintindihan na tayo dun sa ganong klaseng sitwasyon. It is not very often that we have a very strong vice president. 'Di ba? During Pinoy's time, ang vice president was Jejomar Binay. He was actually poised to be the president after Pinoy because he was very popular. Lumalabas siya sa survey at siya ang nagtatap sa survey noon. 'Di ba? But what happened? 'Di ba? They ruined Jejomar Binay. A whole new anti-Binay campaign was launched in order to put him in bad light, and so until it ruined his chances to win the 2016 elections. Ayan. Okay? And that is just one that is just one case wherein you would really need a vice presidential security group that is independent of the president. Kasi hindi naman si Binay yung bata ni Pinoy eh. 'Di ba? Ang bata niya noon ay si Mar Rojas, 'di ba? So that is actually a very good example why you need a separate security group for the president and for the vice president. So, ibig sabihin, yung vice presidential security group, it is going to be dedicated to the vice president, separate and distinct doon sa mga reassignments and whatsoever. Hindi ito kontrolado ng presidente. Okay? But what happened in July 9? What happened in July 9? Okay? Like I said, no, maybe there are other vloggers who had already made a content about this. But I think it's very important that I also articulate this concern in my platform so that it will reach more people. Okay? In July 9, 2024, signed by Gibo Teodoro, the inclusion of the Vice Presidential Security Protection Group as a subunit of the Presidential Security Command, Armed Forces of the Philippines, has been approved. So there was a movement to put the Vice Presidential Security Group under the Presidential Security Group. So ibig sabihin, yung ginawa nila noong June 15, 2022, June 25, I mean, yung pagbibigay ng sariling Vice Presidential Security Group sa Vice President noong June 2022 was reversed by Gibo Teodoro in July of 2024. So according dito sa document na to, na pirmado ni Gibo, ang sinasabi dito was the inclusion of the Vice President and Protection Group as one of the subunits of the Presidential Security Group of the Armed Forces of the Philippines is approved. This is in conjunction with the reorganization of Presidential Security Group into the Presidential Security Command, AFP. This department circular shall take effect immediately. So what is the meaning of that? Ibig sabihin, the Office of the President can very well decide who's going to be assigned to the Vice President as a security personnel. You know, VP Inday already resigned as part of the cabinet. And what is the meaning of this? That you are actually taking away what was given to her, which is to have her own security group. Of course, dahil ang magde-decide na dyan ay Presidential Security Group, kung sino ang tatao kay Inday, is Inday being compromised here? I would say yes. Why are you going to contradict yourself? And this is what is being foreseen. This is what was foreseen by Inday. This is what was foreseen by Inday. Sinabi ni Inday na noong 2022, June 2022, sinabi ni Inday, the foresight was demonstrated in this activation was highly laudable, that it may be expected to solve the challenges if, in the future elections, the Vice President and the President face misfortune of having strained relations. And, you know, strained relation it is. We know that the relationship now of the Vice President and the President is strained. Kitang-kita natin yung traidura na nangyari. And now, her security is being controlled by the President now, which is not supposed to be the case. You see why this President cannot be trusted? Because he's going to do one thing and do the other. He doesn't respect his own decision. This was already decided in 2022 na ganito na ang magiging approach sa security. Diba? Why now, all of a sudden, you want the security of Inday to be reintegrated to the Presidential Security Group? What for? What for? Diba? Ayan. So, ayun no, BBM should resign. He doesn't respect even his own words. Hindi niya nire-respeto even yung sarili niyang salita, even yung sarili niyang gawa. And so we should really, we should really ensure that Inday Sara should be protected because he is elected by the people. 30 million of us elected Inday Sara. And this is how Inday Sara is being treated by this government. Diba? Ayun. Isabay sa SONA yung video sponsored by Goldilocks. I think that's mukhang ganun eh. Mukhang ganun ang mangyayari eh. Mukhang ganun ang mangyayari. So yun this is meant to be a short live, and I hope that you are going to I hope you are going to share this live to all your friends and your acquaintance, your colleague and whatever ganyan ganyan. That this is what the administration had been reduced to. Praning doesn't respect their words, 'di ba? They are putting Inday now in a very, very compromising position. Diba? I think maraming conversation na in the past yung tungkol doon sa tinanggalan ng security yung mga And I think that includes this one. But I want to specifically highlight this because this kind of security measure that was afforded to Inday, it was done specifically envisioning this kind of situation. Not necessarily for her, kasi magkakampi naman sila ng 2022 eh. But for all the vice presidents moving forward. Like I said, pwede mo rin kasing i-relate dito yung storya ni Binay at ni Binay at ni Pinoy. 'Di ba? If the president is not in a good relationship with the vice president, siya yung mag-a-assign ng mga security group niyan. Security ba talaga ang gagawin o mag-spiya? 'Di ba? Ayun. Sabi ni PBBM sa Kalam, sabi niya, wala na sila ibang content, pati people power nila, puro bangkulang ang nanonood. Then why are you bothered? Di dapat confident kayo. The problem with BBM supporters, like itong si PBBM lang sa Kalam, wala namang lakas yung presidente nyo. Diyos me. Saka nakakita ng presidente na nag-take a break para sa SONA. Ano yan, kinder? Ano yan, 3 months pregnant? Kailangan magpahinga? Diba? Diyos me. Nakakaloka. Sabi ni Sherry Vlog, hello Miss Joey, all, this admin is getting sicker every day. Di ko alam kung anong klaseng kakapalan ng muka at what kind of leather gawa ang mga festlock nila. Nakaka-horrified. Ayan. Totoo. Ayun. So anyway, I really hope kapag lumabas yung video, itong mga kagaya ni PBBM lang sa Kalam, ang presidente bang Adictus Benedictus sa Kalam pa din? Are you willing to back your future in this kind of president? Sige nga. Masyado kayo selfish eh. And this is the problem with this is the problem with people who are working as trolls. You think you earn a little money, you do things like that. You earn a little money, hindi, trabaho lang. But you are jeopardizing our future. And I hope, dapat, ilagay nyo sa tamang lugar yung inyong mga, hindi, trabaho lang. Threat na to sa kinabukasan ng pamilya mo. 'Di ba? Threat na ito. Diyos me. This is not about you getting barya-barya because nang totrol ka, sinusuportahan mo pa rin tong gobyernong to. Tapos mababother ka din sa people's movement, ganyan-ganyan, yung mga rally-rally. Ba't yun ang binabantayan ninyo? Di kung di kayo apektado. Diba? But it doesn't diminish the fact that the clamor is valid. Na ang concern ng mga tao ay valid. Diba? So, hindi ko maintindihan, how much do you really want to exchange the future of the Philippines? Yung bayad sa inyo sa pangtotrol, kaya mo nang ipagpalit yung kinabukasan ng bansa mo. I think yung mga trolls na to, mga bata to eh. Mga bata to. And ginagawa nila yan para may pang milk tea sila, ganyan-ganyan. You think it's a small thing, but you are actually jeopardizing our future. At ang masama nito, ito yung Pilipinas na mamanahin ninyo. Kasi mga bata pa kayo eh. Ito exactly yung Pilipinas na mamanahin ninyo kung hindi nyo titigilan yung mga ganyan. Okay? Ayun lang. Anyway, ayun. So, that's actually it for today, no? Mabilis lang na live yan. This is a very short live. But I just want to reiterate the importance of this issue because everybody should know that Inday is in a very dire position. Inaprubahan na ni Gibo yung pag-integrate ng Presidential Security Group. I cannot even parang ito si Gibo, tangina. How can this guy who has pretty much a parang tolerable reputation be this evil? Puta, nag-iintay lang pala siya ng right timing in order to unleash yung kanyang mga selfish interest. And you are an embarrassment, Gibo. Bawal ang pulveronic video kung gusto nyo kasuhan ng libel. Sabi ni, pinagsasabi mo dyan, Gen Z. Ba't magiging bawal? Di ba magiging bawal yun? Ayun. Ayun. Ito kagaya nito ni John Gen si Miranda Alapan, Ayan. So, how much do you get? Ito ba, kikita ka na ba dito dahil pinansin kita? I mean, how far can you go? Doon sa mga ganitong klaseng, You cannot even, you cannot even really articulate your stand. 'Di ba? At nandito lang naman, may mga ganyan-ganyan lang, mga soundbite lang. But you cannot really articulate your stand. Imbis na nagagaganyan kayo, why don't you help people with valid concern para maipaabot ang mga problema ng mga Pilipino sa gobyerno? That's how you make yourselves useful. Jan Gensi. Okay? Yan, pag hindi ka makasabay sa pag hindi ka makasabay sa usapan, makinig ka lang muna. 'Di ba? Ayun. Sabi ni Miss Gutierrez, grabe naman si Gibo, may campaign t-shirt pa na suot si Sara noong election. Yeah, exactly. That's how much betrayal Inday Sara had experienced in the past 2 years. And I really hope that she's going to talk about it pretty soon. Ayan. If they can do this to Inday Sara, you think these people cannot do it to you? Do you think mangingimi sila na nakaawi ng pera natin? Kung ganitong mga klaseng betrayal, kaya nilang gawin kay Inday Sara, you think hindi nila kayang gawin to sa ordinaryong tao? Ano na to? I mean, this is a person whom they benefited from because yung pagbabalik nila sa power would have not been possible without her, and yet binitray siya ng bonggang-bongga. If they can do it to people like Inday Sara, they can do it to us. They can do it to our hard-earned taxes. Okay? And please do not forget this. And please do not forget this this action from Gibo Teodoro. This guy should never hold a public office ever. Traidor. Sobrang traidor. Sabi ng August 21 movement, ako man, kung wala na ako security, hindi na talaga ako pupunta kung saan. Like SONA, mapapatay ako dyan. Well, meron siya security, and security is decided upon by the president. Are you going to trust that? Are you going to trust that? Diba? Sabi ni John Gensi, kayo sumisira kay BBM. Hindi po si BBM sumisira sa sarili niya dahil tatanga-tanga siya. Wala siyang isang salita. Sinungaling si BBM, budulero, siya ang sumira sa sarili niya. John Gensi, bakit mo naisip na kami sumisira kay BBM, putang ina mo ka? Wala kang kasing tanga. Ba't kami sisira kay BBM? Nagre-react lang kami sa mga ginawa niya. Diyos ko. Ito yung mga ito talaga yung mga Pilipino na dapat nililipol eh. Daming tanga eh. Bakit tanga? Ano ba naman yan? Sisirain na, kami ba ang nagtanggal ng Vice Presidential Security Group ni Inday Sara? O hindi ba tao niya? Sige po. Kami ba ang nagpalit ng foreign policy? Hindi, si BBM yun. Kami ba ang nangako ng kayamanan through Maharlika Investment Fund na wala namang nangyayari hanggang ngayon? Kung di ka naman ng tangat kalahati, Reklamo kayo ng reklamo sa mga kagaya namin na sinisiraan ng presidente. Hindi nyo nakikita kung anong ginagawa ng presidente? Pakatanga mo. Diyos ko. Profile picture pa ng anak mo yung nasa picture mo. Tangina yung anak mo walang kinabukasan sa presidenteng to. Wala kang nakikitang mali. Eh di ba, uri ng Pilipino sarap tuktukan eh. What will it take for you to understand na merong maling nangyayari? Puta, itong mga tao natatapalan mo lang ng pera, magsising and dance na eh. Ay wala kayong respetong nakukuha sa ibang tao, sa ibang lahi. Di nag-iisip. Diyos me. Diyos ko. Anyway, ayun. So that's really that's really that's all for today. I do not really intend to make this very long. It's just that I want everyone to be reminded, I've seen the Pulveron video. You're going to see it soon. I am not going to share it. You're going to see it in social media, I think, in many ways. Makikita nyo yan. At paparating na siya. And I hope that people are going to do the right thing. You should not allow our country to be led by someone who is demented because of drugs. Kinabukasan natin ang nakataya dito. Hindi dapat tayo nililid ng isang tao wala sa katinuan. Ayun. So anyway, people have already, some people have already seen it abroad. Nakita na nila. So, I hope that when everyone sees it, we should know what we have to do. And please, love your fellow Filipinos. Protect the people. Nobody's gonna do that kundi tayo lang din. We should protect each other. We should protect, we should protect each other. We should protect our country. And let us not allow our country to receive a leadership, a government service that is less than the standard that was set by former President Rodrigo Duterte. Yun lamang po.